For this beautiful handkerchief skirt, I made use of only 2 yards of a very high quality fabric. The length is by 60. Now here's a fun fact. You see this skirt? You're going to need just your thread, no zipper. Okay, no zipper, nothing, unless of course you want to add zipper for ease. All you need is your fabric and your thread and you're good to go. Now I've had this pretty looking belt holder for the longest of time and it came in handy for this skirt. So if you want to achieve something like that, you can get a beautiful belt holder and then a strap to insert into the belt holder. Then finally your waistband, and these are basically what you need for this skirt. Now let's move right into cutting the skirt. So right here I'm just checking the fabric to make sure it is complete. So you can see that we have just 2 yards here. Now once you've gotten your fabric, the first thing you do is to spread it on the floor very comfortably. Then we are going to fold it into 2 equal parts. Please pay close attention because this is the very foundation you need to know about cutting this. You fold it into 2 equal parts like so. It will give you a very long rectangular shape. Now once you've done this, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to fold it into 2 again. Now if you folded this properly, you will have 4 layers like so. Now where we'll be marking our measurement is that area we have on fold. Okay, that area we have on fold, that's where we'll be marking our waist measurement on. Now if you notice, after folding your fabric into 4, the length is longer than the breadth, so you look for the longer part of your fabric. Then we're going to cut out about 2 inches or 3 inches so that we'll use it for our waistband. This is the longer side, so I'll mark out about 3 inches and just cut it out. That will now be for our waistband and the other belt you saw on the skirt. If you know that your hand is not straight, use ruler to rule across the 3 inches before cutting out. Now go to that area that is on fold. Like I said earlier, we'll be marking our waist circumference on that particular point. Now what you will do, divide your waist measurement by 6. Divide it by 6. What did I say? Divide it by 6. Okay, I'll divide 28 by 6 and that will give me, so I got 4. Now I'll place my tape from the center I have on fold. I'll mark that 4.6 I had. I'll mark it on both sides like you see me do. Then I'll simply connect the both dots I just marked. Now once you have done exactly what I have done, connect the line. That will now be your waistline. This tutorial is so easy. And now we'll cut out that place we marked. We'll cut it out and that will be our waistline. How cool is that? So my guys, let me just say this, okay? If you want your skirt to have a zipper allowance, because let me not lie, if you're doing yours like mine, I do not add any zipper, it's not going to be so easy for you to wear it from the top. Why it's easier for me is because I don't have so much bust, okay? But if you're busty, please add zipper. All you have to do is to add 1 inch to whatever you are marking at your waistline. It's that simple. I will show you when I'm attaching the band how you can attach your zipper if you want to attach a zipper. Okay, now this is what the skirt is. Now we'll move this to the sewing table so that we can fix our waistband. Now the first thing you will do is to measure around your waist circumference of your skirt. Okay, this is me taking the measurement of the skirt, and what I have here is exactly my waist measurement. Okay, now I am taking the luxury of sewing this skirt without a zipper because of course my fabric is a little stretchy. If your fabric is not stretchy, there's no way it's going to size you. So my waist circumference is 28 and that's what I have. Now this is for those of you that want to add a zipper. First of all, please make sure you add zipper allowance when you're cutting your skirt. Okay, now if you've added your zipper allowance, you're going to use your tape rule to find the center of your skirt. The very center of your skirt, you're going to mark it. So I just found the center of this skirt and I'm going to rule a straight line across. So from that place I indicated that this is the center, I'm going to place my tape right there and mark the length for the zipper. Usually it is 8 inches for zipper, so you just mark 8 inches and then rule across from that 8 inches to that point you marked on the waistline. Once you've marked that, you can now open up the entire back piece. Okay, it will now become your back piece or side piece. Any side you want to wear the zip, you can wear it. You can place it at the side, you can place it at the back, because this is a round skirt, a round square skirt. Now once you rule that line, you can now use your scissors, separate the upper layer from the lower layer. You're going to cut open only one layer, the layer that has the chalk. Then you cut it open and then use your zipper allowance to fix your zip. I hope that's clear. Okay, now back to those of us that are making the skirt a circle skirt without any zipper. Now guys, remember I told you to cut out some pieces for your waistband and for the belt. I have a stretchy fabric, so the length of my waistband is 28. Okay, is 28. When I stretch it, it can get up to. Now if you're using a normal fabric, you're going to add about 1 inch extra to your original waist measurement so that you use it for stitching. Okay, good. Now the width for this waistband is 5 inches. That's the wideness is 5 inches. It is so because when we fold it into two like this, it will now be 2.5. Okay, then that half inch will be for seaming allowance. Don't iron hair stay on your waistband because you need your waistband to be stretchy. Now before we start stitching, I'm just trying to straighten the edges of my waistband because it wasn't as straight as it should be. Now that that's out of the way, the first thing we're going to do is to close up the band with 1/2 inch. We'll close up the band with 1/2 inch before fixing it on our skirt. So after joining, this is what I have. I'll go ahead and iron flat and then I'll fold it into two like so. So this is how it is after ironing. The next thing we'll do now is to fix this on our skirt. So now you're going to get the center of your skirt and give it a very good notch, an obvious notch. Then we'll start pinning our band from there. Now we'll get the area of the band that has that seam. We'll pin it with the place we notched on the skirt, and then after securing that particular point, we'll now go around about the waistline doing the same thing. Just follow what you see on the screen, okay? It's quite easy. So guys, now we have finished like half of the waistline, remaining half, which will be our front. We're going to attach that belt thing I had on the front of my skirt. Now to attach that, simply pass your belt through your belt holder, then pin it on the skirt like this. See the way I pin mine? Then you're going to still pin it up again with the band like this. Just follow what you see on the screen. Once you've pinned that up, go ahead and pin the remaining areas of the skirt to the band, and when you're done, this is what you would have. Okay, now I'll just cut the excess I do not need. Then I'll take this exactly as I've pinned it. I'll take it to the sewing machine and stitch round about, and that will be all for this beautiful skirt. This tutorial is giving me joy because it's one of the easiest dress you will ever make. Like no stress at all. So you are called and I delivered. See you in my next video. Bye.